Liam Hadar is one of the managers assisting tomorrow. So we're going to go through some questions as well from all the people in the room as well. So we'll start off with Wenzel. He's got a few questions to ask Liam for tomorrow. Welcome, Wenzel.
Liam, obviously you're missing the grand final, which is very disappointing due to injury. What did you injure and how's it going?
Yeah, good afternoon everyone. Welcome to the press conference. Wenzel unfortunately playing the entire season of the Dodo Cup with a bit of a foot injury. The bottom of my heel, I don't know what it was, just a bit of pain, the whole thing, and went to the physio and he's advised me obviously not to play. I was obviously trying to play because we had a huge injury crisis, but the more I played and the more it just kept going, it just got worse and worse. And after last week's semi-final, the next day I woke up very injured, probably too sore, and I was like, I've got to give it a rest. And obviously we've got all our players coming back this week, and the opportunity for everyone else to play. So I'm definitely content on sitting out. And although it's disappointing to miss the final, I know my role as a coach this week, and we'll do everything to try and bring back this title.
Yeah, thanks, Liam. I was just wondering
Johnny.
Hey, how are you? Yeah, good. I was just wondering if you could give us a brief summary of the year. How do you think we went collectively?
Yeah, well, it was a good year for KEF. I think you yourself was involved in the whole year. Started off obviously playing that Moorabbin Sixers League. We started really well, like a house on fire. We had a lot of momentum. We won that final, the Moorabbin Sixers League. It was fantastic final, fantastic turnout. If you remember, Johnny.
Yeah.
About 150 or so people there, as they wrote in the Nels Cosmos the other day.
Yep.
Fantastic final. Then we sort of fell into a bit of a slump mid-year in the next Moorabbin Sixers League, where we defended our trophy and the cup as well. We lost like 8 games in a row. At one point, it was becoming sort of a chore to come to KEF, and it was very tough. I know, Johnny, you resigned for a little bit. You took some time away, and you came back and were able to turn it all around. And it's led us to this point here with the Dodo Cup. We've gotten 3 wins in a row, 11-a-side football. We've expanded. We've got Nels Cosmos writing articles about us, which we can't thank them enough for. It was a fantastic article. And here we are in the grand final of one of the biggest tournaments or cups, post/pre-season cups there is in Victoria. So yeah, we're looking forward to it. It's been a fantastic year.
I've got another injury concern that I've just been updated on.
Yep.
This is regarding Mamos.
Yep.
Can you provide any updates with him?
Mamos came last night to the KEF media night, and he's provided the update that unfortunately, due to his ankle injury that he sustained in the semi-final, he will be unavailable for the grand final. Obviously very disappointing. He's been fantastic this season. Scored a couple of goals, couple of assists. Been one of our better players. We thank him for his campaign. It's really good to bring in quality like Mamos, Ollie, Aston, those boys, and he's done a lot. But he'll be at the final. If we win the title, he's definitely someone who deserves a medal for his performances that he's put up.
Beautiful. Liam, George here.
George.
Got to ask for the opponent, Sahaba.
What news agency are you from?
Just George.
Just George.
Yeah, just George.
There's no news agency.
No news
Independent
agency.
journalist.
Independent journalist.
Independent, so
Yeah.
we'll keep it down there. Sahaba FC, it's a big opponent. We played them earlier in the season as well. Did lose to them. Tomorrow is a massive game to gain rivalry over them. Players to watch for them. Just give a bit of a brief down view of what players we have to watch and defend, and just a little bit of a description.
Well, obviously they were really good the first game, Sahaba. We have a lot of respect for them on the field there. They were a fantastic team. They outplayed us that first game, if we're going to be totally honest. Despite that, we did have a lot of players out. I know Radicevic didn't play. Obviously, we had Wenzel over here who didn't play. Johnny didn't play. I'm trying to think. There was quite a few others. Jacko, Connor. Obviously, a lot of outs we had that first game, so we've definitely got that extra quality in for this game, so that's going to be a huge boost. But they've got a fantastic midfield there. Their 3 midfielders, very technical, very good players on the ball, something we're going to have to watch out for. We've worked on it on training a bit, how to nullify them this week. So that's going to be something, an area of focus. And also their wingers, very dangerous, very pacey, very quick, good finishers, good dribblers. So we've spoken to our fullbacks this week to really keep an eye on them, and they all know their role. But not sort of got anyone that really stands out individually, but they're a fantastic team, and even their defence and the way they're so cohesive through the middle and fluid in their attack that it's going to be hard to stop them. But we've learned our lessons from that first game. Obviously didn't play our best football, made a few mistakes. and yeah, we're gonna try and rectify those, and hopefully that can change the scoreline that we suffered in the first time we played them. So yeah.
Oh, beautiful. I know you did mention about Mamos' injury and stuff. You know, we all want to know like what are the ins and outs for tomorrow. Like any updates? Who are not playing tomorrow? Who is playing tomorrow?
Yep.
Are we going to see any debuts from players that haven't played all season? Like what's the go on there? What's the update?
Yeah, good question, Zaga. We have over here obviously the outs. Myself being injured, missed this season. Played all the games, but unable to play the grand final. Obviously, as I mentioned, through injury. And Mamos obviously out as well through injury, so us two are the two outs from the semi-final squad. Coming in, we have quite a few players. We have Morales returning from his injury, Luke Sagidalis returning from his injury, we have Jacko returning. Obviously we have the big surprise, the one that everyone's been waiting for, Mr. Kai Wenzel, back for his first ever game in KEF FC, which I'm sure we'll touch on in just a second. And then we have also Kane and our captain Phoenix, who was in Noosa last week, questionably missing the semi-final, who will be returning to the squad as well. So that's the ins and outs.
We have a question from one of our players, Jacko Hermira.
Yeah.
If there's a penalty for the win, who are you getting to take it?
Good question. I don't think we can look past probably Oliver. Scored that penalty in the third match day. Took it very convincingly, but also Vranicevic is a good shout for a penalty. I think he's a good penalty taker. I know Batty would want me to mention him as well because he really rates himself from the penalty spot. The only one who scored a penalty on training the other day actually. So yeah, probably those three, but you'd probably go with Ollie.
Beautiful. Sitting right next to me is John Vanus. A little bit of just to see how you the best centre back partnership between you two. Absolutely clinical all season. Just a little bit of a touch, like how you guys went throughout the season together, and you led us to a grand final, and you guys have been brilliant. So, what's the centre back partnership between you two this season, and what are the ups and downs?
Well, I absolutely love playing alongside Mr. Johnny Vanus. Obviously, we have our footballing career goes way back from the Kingston days that we used to play with each other. Obviously, Johnny was a year younger than me, but we definitely shared some football together there, then through Malvern, and obviously now at KEF, which has reunited everyone. I think we played really well this season, Johnny and I together. Played the majority of the season as the two centre backs alongside each other. You know, just the understanding that we have. He's much better than I am, but he's too quality on the ball. He reads the game so well. We understand each other and our movements, and just being able to play with him, it's been a real pleasure. He's a great player, and I'm sure whoever steps alongside him on the weekend will fill that role that I'll obviously be missing, and I'm sure Johnny will be able to direct them and get them going for this grand final. So yeah, been an absolute pleasure playing alongside Johnny Vanus.
Beautiful. Thanks, Liam. You've answered all the questions today.
I just wanted to go through one thing that Mr. Dean Moranis and George Vigakis have sent me. The grand final squad list, the final squad list. We have 18 players, 2 players on for special cameo. So I'll just read through that one quickly after myself, Dean, Greg, and George had a meeting last night, and we've made our squad list. So we've got Dion Hadji Tony, Stavros Gaganis, Connor Sigeniotis, John Vanus, James Hadididis, Matty Honzagloy, Matthew Sagidalis, Alex Vranicevic, Oliver Lazaro, Aston Askew, Phoenix Loyanithis, Alex Kane, Luke Sagidalis, Alex Viralis, Kai Wenzel, and we also have some special appearances coming from potentially Nick Zanaxivis and George Zagudis, who might come on for a little late cameo in the last 5 minutes. I feel like we've missed one out there. I'm just trying to have a look. Jack O'Meara as well, also in the squad list. So that's the squad list for the grand final. Thank you very much. Is that all you want from me? Or?
Yeah, beautiful. Thanks, Liam. We'll now pop in John Vanus to sit down and ask a few questions. Johnny, welcome. Welcome to the
Thanks, Zaga. Thank you for having me.
press conference for the massive grand final tomorrow. We've got a few questions to ask you, Johnny.
Thanks, Goose.
KEF 2025 this season. There's a bit of ups and lows. Results didn't go our way. What do you think about KEF this season, 2025? What are your thoughts on it? Like, what were your?
It was overall, pretty up and down season. Unfortunately, we had a bit of a losing streak early in the season. It was important to bounce back from the losing streak. I think we did as a club. We managed to step up collectively. We all put our best foot forward, and looks like we can top the season off with a grand final win. So, yeah, I think as a whole, collectively, we can be very proud of our achievements. But nonetheless, we have to acknowledge our troughs, which make the triumphs all the more better.
Wenzel, welcome.
Thank you.
I know all the KEF fans now have seen the post. You're back. Talk us through your recovery. You're finally back for the grand final. We're going to see a little bit of a cameo from you. Talk us through the recovery and what means the grand final to you tomorrow, for you, personally, for yourself.
Well, I first signed my KEF contract 2 years ago actually, and I've never played yet, so I've been itching to play for KEF. I've been at every game, helping out, coaching, taking videos, doing whatever I can, but I'm glad that I'm finally getting a chance to play. So I've been, with the recovery, my ankle, I've been working very hard to get back on the pitch because I miss this game so much, and especially with KEF FC, that will be the greatest thing ever to win the title, so I can't wait for tomorrow.
And back to Venus. Now with Liam Hadaris' injury, how do you think the defence will cope? And from your leadership view, what needs to be stepped up now with Liam's absences? And what needs to be stepped up?
Yeah, it's obviously Liam said some very kind words before, but obviously Liam himself, there's going to be some big shoes to fill. I think as Liam touched base on, we had a very good partnership, centre half. So obviously it's very disappointing not to be playing with Hadaris as we have for much of the season. It's going to obviously leave a big gap, but I have full faith in whoever steps up into Hadaris' position. They can live up. Obviously we've got Diddy's, who's put some good shifts in this year. We've got Jacko that can step in as well, and obviously Jacko, everyone has his quality and stuff. Overall I think it's very disappointing, but I think I back our depth in, and I think because we've got such good depth, we can make a good attempt to fill in those shoes,
Wenzel, we want to know how many minutes can you play? Is it 4 minutes? Is it a full game? What's we're gonna come on, have an impact? From your perspective, how many minutes do you think you have in the legs for tomorrow and throughout next season as well?
Yeah. So for next season, I'll be back 100%. I already know that. But for tomorrow, probably still going to take it a bit easy. But I reckon I've got maybe 30 in the tank. My body feels good, just a bit unfit at the moment. Haven't played, a bit rusty. But I'll leave that one for the coaches.
Awesome. Back to you, Vanessa. Stepping up as a captain throughout the year. What does it mean to you? For yourself personally. And for the club as well, stepping up as a captain throughout the season. What does it mean to you? And
Oh, it means a lot to me. Obviously, I died for the badge, the KEF FC badge, and when I put on the armband, I take a lot of pride in it. I think it pushes me to be more of a leader on the pitch and rally the troops into battle. I think that I just feel very honoured when I need to. Obviously, even when I'm not captain, I try to be a leader as well on the pitch. I try to command people, talk, be vocal, and have a presence. And then, I feel very honoured every time I get the call up and I have to wear the armband.
Awesome. And it's a massive grand final, especially for us fans and everyone involved in KEF. And what does this grand final mean to you? And it's a big game tomorrow. We're expected to have a lot of people at the ground tomorrow. What does this mean to you to lift the trophy in front of all of us? And as well for you as well.
Oh, it meant the world to me. It'd be my first major 11-a-side trophy probably. And it's also just encompassing our dedication, all our hard work, our camaraderie, considering we've been through a lot of, as I said before, the troughs and lows this season. And
and if we're able to win it, I think it makes a big statement as KEF as a team going into the future. Obviously, we've had a lot of media coverage, you could say, from the Nils Cosmos, and I think it just makes a big statement for KEF going into the future. If we want to play state league or whatever, we show that we've got quality. We've also got heart, passion, and we're ready to compete in any competition.
For both of you, especially Wenzel, what can we expect from the game, not only on the field but off the field? You know, it's a big occasion. Like, what can we expect? Like, for us viewers, you know, if overseas, internationally as well, here locally, what can we expect from tomorrow, like off the field?
Well, first I'll start locally at the game. A lot of KEF fans are expected to turn up, you know, with their megaphones, flares, all the atmosphere, the chants, the drums, you know, it's all going to be happening, and maybe a few Sahaba fans as well. But and viewers from home, we've actually got a big audience there as well, so internationally as well. I know Phoenix did some promoting in India, and I did some in Portugal and stuff, so we've got some people tuning in from there as well. And overall, yeah, when we win this, I know we're gonna grow even bigger, and there's lots more to come. It's just a start.
Beautiful. Look, we're gonna finish up with the last two questions for both of you. Mayanis, Andreas Voyas, he's impact signing throughout the season. He scored a brilliant goals throughout the five, six aside. What does this mean for him? For the title, to win the title, what does this mean? Being best mates with him, and what does this mean to him?
Yeah, obviously we want to lift the trophy. I think we don't just play for the badge this Saturday. We play for Voyas as well, so that adds a lot more weight to the game, a lot more significance. I think it gives everyone a bit of an extra edge in a bit more passion to try and to play with a bit more passion and fight. And if we're able to win it, we don't just do it for KEF, we do it for Voyas. Obviously, he's a big out. He's like a bit of an engine in the midfield. And there's going to be a bit of a hole there without him. But I'm sure, obviously, with Wenzel and stuff coming in again, and we've got enough depth to somewhat like fill his shoes. So I think that we've got to try our best to emulate what he had in the midfield, what he provided. And obviously very disappointing, but it gives that bit of motivation. I'm sure Voice will be very absolutely very happy to see us win the title, Dodo Cup, and I'm sure he'll get a medal as well for it if we are able to do it.
Beautiful. Last question for Wenzel before we wrap it up between you two. Now Liam Hadaris is injured, and we heard now you're going to be wearing the shirt of Liam Hadaris tomorrow. It shows pride to wear the Liam Hadaris jersey, especially as a captain. Why'd you choose to wear it? That's the big question.
I know Liam Hadaris has worked very hard for KEF behind the scenes. He's played pretty much every single game, maybe the most caps if I'm not mistaken, or definitely one of the most. And then he's done all this off-field stuff, spent so much time on it, and it's very disappointing that for our biggest game he's going to miss it. So I decided to honour him and represent the Hadaris jersey.
Beautiful. Well, thank you guys for joining the press conference. Best of luck for tomorrow. Hope Wenzel, we expect all the fans cheering your name when you come on, especially you, Johnny. Big impact for you tomorrow, and so best of luck for tomorrow, and let's go win it.
Thanks, Naga. Thank you, boys. Thank you everyone watching. Thank you.
Thank you, Rob. We've got George Zagoudas and sponsor Settle Sweats to join for the final part of the press conference.
Easy.
We'll all ask a question or two each for them. We'll start with you, Settle Sweats, on the left. How are you, mate? You good?
Good.
That's
Good.
good.
How are you?
Good, thank you, mate. Good. Well, first of all, we want to say a big thank you for your support with KEF this season. One of the major sponsors of KEF, or major collaborators. Just talk us through a bit of the Settle Sweats content, and you've been making a little bit of KEF content this week, a bit of collaboration. Just tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Settle Sweats was just more of like a something I started at the beginning of the year, just as a hobby sort of thing. Obviously, I was into fitness and running and stuff, and I was like, oh, why not? You see a lot of people online posting content, and I was like, why not? I'll get involved. It's something something different, something fun to do, get around the boys, build a bit of a community along with KEF. So yeah, that really lined up for me. And with the KEF content as well, obviously being around the boys a lot during uni and stuff, we G them up, and so it's always good to get involved. Obviously enjoy playing football as well, so yeah, just added bonus of that. So yeah, that's a bit of a background behind it.
Another question for you, Senil.
Yeah.
Obviously, you won't be playing for KEF this year, but next year, is there any chance that you'll make an appearance?
Mate, I'm always hopeful. I reckon I had a run on Wednesday. Didn't pull up too great afterwards, but I reckon a few more runs of training and then get a pre-season in. Maybe next year, get my skills up again and maybe make an official debut would be really cool.
Yeah, this one's for Zagudis. Zagudis, I want to know what KEF means to you. I want to know how much this club means to you, and also how much winning the Dodo Cup would mean to you as well. Yeah.
Yeah, KEF means family to me, especially. Since the day I joined KEF, and me and everyone involved in the club, it's been family, loyalty, everything. Been loving as well. Like we've had all the support from all the boys, especially through the downs of my situations as well, from my injuries and stuff. And the boys have been especially behind me, and I can't thank so much. And to be in this grand final, we've worked so hard on and off the pitch. To win this Dodo Cup is just going to be a lot to me, and not just me, for the boys as well. And obviously, with my injury concerns as well, and my fitness levels as well. So it's going to mean a lot, and KEF does mean a lot, and it's a second part of my family. So it's going to be a good day tomorrow, and hopefully we can lift up the trophy in front of all the fans and stuff. So yeah.
Very nice, Zaga. I've got another question for you. Obviously, when KEF won the first title, the Bourbon Sixers League, you were the person to lift the trophy. How do you feel about being the person that's going to lift the trophy again tomorrow if we're able to do that?
Yeah, that's, as I said, look, it's a special moment. It's for everyone involved in the club as well. They've worked hard, and the passion throughout the club, and picking me to lift up the trophy is just going to be a very special moment, just for the family and friends and stuff. And so fingers crossed. Hopefully the day comes tomorrow, and we'll be celebrating at the end of the night.
And question for Senil Sweats.
Yeah.
What would winning this title mean to you?
Well, it will mean everything again, because I remember when I was at the game, the boys lifted the trophy in the Moorabbin Cup, and it was just a special moment to get around. Obviously the whole community coming together, obviously family, friends, parents, everyone came around and really saw the boys kind of come together and celebrate such an achievement. So I think even now, this is an outdoor comp, it'll be even bigger, like Wenzel was talking about before. The flares, the noise that we'll be able to make at the ground will be something special. So again, it will be in the world as well.
Yeah, there's another one for Senil. I was going to say, if there's anyone in KEF who impresses you the most as a viewer, like with their hard work, determination, and who do you think is going to be like the man that's going to take us over the line, hopefully on the weekend?
Well, there's a couple of boys that I'd like to mention. Obviously, coming down to the training last week, a few days ago actually, seeing it firsthand. Obviously, Wenzel's class, he just being there, you can tell he's got that extra level of pace. Someone like Vucevic, Alex, he's also super quality. Manny, Saggy brothers, they're both really good. So there's a lot of class there. So I think to name one is pretty difficult, but I think we've got so much talent and so much potential. I think it's hard to name one person.
Yeah, very good. Thank you, Senil. Zaga, we'll come back to you. We'll do maybe one more question each. 2025, it's been a big year for KEF. Obviously, a lot of growth. You've been part of it from the start. Obviously, with you actually, I think we looked through the stats. You scored about 3 goals for KEF this year. You've had some good moments. Every time you score, the crowd seems to erupt. The crowd comes onto the pitch, celebrates with you. Tell us a little bit about your season and also your shift into the role of commentary as well, and what to expect from you in 2026, not only as a player, but with everything else that you do at KEF.
Yeah, definitely. This season, personally for myself, probably wasn't the greatest. with all injury concerns and stuff and fitness levels and stuff, But helping the team, whenever I come on, help the team. Not just me scoring, it's just helping the team around me to get the points and get the win. That's the most important thing for me. So I'll be training, working hard, very hard, obviously for the next season as well. And just to be involved with KEF, if I'm not on the pitch as well, just to be involved, be commentary or helping Dean and stuff throughout the boxes and stuff. So it's been great. Like I'm so grateful just to be involved in this special club. And since as I said, since the day I've joined, and it's had a special heart in me in this club. Hopefully next season, hope we get more minutes next season. So we're working very hard, training very hard as well. So it's been great, and tomorrow it's going to be even greater if we do win the cup, and for everyone.
One final question for you both: who is your predicted Norm Smith winner?
The George Zagutis medalist, mate.
The George Zagutis.
You want to tell us a little bit about the George Zagutis medal?
Yeah, tell us.
So it was introduced earlier this season. The George Zagutis medalist. The best player on the field will be awarded, especially win or lose tomorrow. So especially be awarded as
Has a nice ring to it.
Yeah, it has a nice ring to it. So we thought, even though I'm not playing most of the time, that we just thought, okay, I'll just put the medal as myself and for the boys.
That's it.
So how it works is the coaches will judge who will be the best player in the game, even if it's a win or loss. And then we'll be introducing that tomorrow from any of the players that will play. So I can't, personally, I can't say who will be, the predicted star next to the player. It's all comes down to, their ability and how much effort they'll show tomorrow on the pitch. And it should be a great game to watch.
Who do you think, Settle? Who's going to win?
I'm a back John Bayanis.
Hey.
I reckon he'll put in the performance. He's obviously been there as well, so he's a very experienced player, and he knows the big moments. So I think I'll back Johnny.
Beautiful. And boys, Zaga, we'll get you just with one final message to the fans before we close this press conference about tomorrow. Let them know you're the face of the club, so give them one final message to leave it with before we head into tomorrow's grand final.
Boys and girls, tomorrow it's a massive day for the club. If you are going to Derby Day, cancel that. So tomorrow, get down to Power Reserve in Dufton. It's going to be amazing. It's amazing. There's food trucks there as well. Come and support the boys. We're expected to have a lot of fans as well from both opponents. So it's going to be a massive game. Come down, 3 o'clock p.m. Get the boys over the line. It's not just us that's played. It's a special moment for the whole club itself. And so get down tomorrow and go from there.
Thank you, Zaga. Thank you, Settle. Thank you, everyone, for joining. We'll see you all at the game tomorrow, the grand final, 3 o'clock at Power Reserve, Dubton. KEF FC versus Sahaba, grand final. See you all there, Bubba KEF.